So let's talk about the importance of anchor text in backlinks, as well as in internal links too, because they both, play a significant role in SEO. But when we're talking about anchor text, we're talking about the text that the link is actually linking from. So this is just a blog article for my website, and you can see that I'm linking off to Screaming Frog and Sitebulb, which are two tools that people can use to crawl websites and kind of see what their SEO looks like. So from that, when Google picks this backlink up for the Screaming Frog website, they're going to know that the page that we're linking to is about Screaming Frog, right? And same thing with this Google Page Speed Insights. If we are linking from the term Google Page Speed Insights and we are linking off to this page here, there's a good chance that this page is about Google Page Speed Insights, right? So, however, if we were to use something like, we can just go to the back end of this blog to edit it. If we were to use something like get started today, click here, right? Click here does not give any context to the page that we are linking to. And that's going to be true of both internal and internal linking, which is where you're linking to other pages or blog posts or products on your own website. And then backlinks, which is where another website is linking to you. So like in this example where my website is linking to Google Page Speed Insights or GT Metrics. So my site is providing a backlink to these sites. It's linking back to these sites, as we would say, right? So the text of the link itself, which is what we call anchor text, like click here, actually has quite a bit of weight in terms of the quality of the backlink, or even the internal link for that matter. So whether you're linking to a page on your website or getting a backlink from some other website, if all of your backlinks have this, click here, click here, click here, it's going to look spammy and unnatural, because why would a website have tons of other websites that just say click here to go off to this other website? There should be some context around the link, and the idea is to make this look natural, right? Like this blog post, these links look natural. Somebody's reading this, and we're saying you should check out this tool called Screaming Frog. It's amazing. So obviously we should be linking to it right from here. And it should be linked to right from the name of the tool, right? So this looks natural. So this is a natural backlink for Screaming Frog. Good for them, right? But the whole idea is that we want this to look like it's natural. And the reason Google is even paying attention to these anchor texts is because people are, right? If somebody's reading this and they see a Screaming Frog and then they click on this and it takes them to that page, and maybe it's a page on your website that goes into tons of information about Screaming Frog, that's going to give the page on your website a lot of context. Google's going to know that page is about Screaming Frog because you have a link from the term Screaming Frog going to that page. So that is the general idea. It's just important not to overdo it, especially with backlinks. Internal linking, you have quite a bit more flexibility. So if you're, for instance, these post categories are internal links, and these are showing up on a bunch of different pages. So there might be 100 links from email or lead nurturing, but that's not that big of a deal because these are internal links. So we really have to be careful with backlinks. And so if you're writing guest posts, let's say this is a guest post and we own the website Screaming Frog and we're creating this guest post, we would want to make sure that we're being conscious of the anchor text we're using when we're adding a backlink to our website to give that guest post to somebody else to put on their site, such that it looks natural. So a majority of your anchor text for backlinks should be your business name. So if we are Screaming Frog, this would be actually a pretty good backlink because it's the name of our company or tool or product or whatever, right? So that should probably be that's normally going to be the highest percentage of anchor text. And then also your URL. So just your website, website address spelled out. That should also be really high up up on the list in terms of percentage of anchor text coming through. So just a couple of things to keep in mind, but if there's anything you did have questions about in terms of the importance of anchor texts and backlinks or how any of that stuff works, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.